I don't want to touch it. I don't want to hold it. Oh my God. Cancel my afternoon meetings. We gotta go. Well, that was pretty sick. Well, hello. We are back out today, right back at it. Like I said, there was not going to be any delay between videos this time. So I am out this Monday morning. It is Memorial Day. So thank you to all that have served. And yeah, I am heading out to the Denver Audubon spot over here by Chatfield Reservoir. So we'll probably double dip here. We'll go to Audubon and then probably do a swing through Chatfield because you just never know. But yeah, I'm out today to hopefully find what I'd really like to see today would be a green-tailed towhee, which I have not seen yet this spring. So that's kind of my main target. But yeah, I'm just kind of out to see what we can find. And yeah, it's always a cool spot to stop by. Hey guys, I need to jump in here real quick to give some context. It's important for the video. So right as I got down this trail, I walked past the rattlesnake sign. Ugh. And then I saw off in the distance on the left side of the trail, there was a guy with one of those snake handler sticks, and he was lifting up rocks. Yeah, he was out there herping, looking for snakes. I talked to him just for a brief second, and he hadn't found anything, but I joked and said whichever way he was going, I was going to go the opposite way. So that's where we parted ways. But we came across each other again later in the video, which is important context. The Audubon Center is essentially broken up into two halves, and so far everything you've seen in this video is from the first half, where there's this banding station, it leads right up to the Platte River, there's lots of trees and bushes, but now I was about to head over to the other half of the center, which is a little more sparse, there's less trees, the habitat is more grassland and prairie, and that is where we run into our snake handler friend again.
Hi there.
All right. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to hold it. I just want to take video of it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God. And that's a bull snake.
Bull snake, yep.
Oh my God. And this is like my worst nightmare.
Oh, they're completely harmless.
Oh, I know, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is like 5 feet.
So look, I get it. It's a bull snake, it's completely harmless, and it really took me some courage here to even walk over there and talk to, this is Ethan, and I will let him shout out what he's doing here.
Oh, it's so heavy.
Do you want to shout out your YouTube?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Snakes on the Brain.
Snakes on the Brain,
Snakes
gotcha.
on the Brain, yeah.
All
I do all
right.
sorts of... I'm from Utah, so a lot of my videos
okay,
are
cool.
snakes from Utah, but I've done stuff from both Florida and Louisiana.
Cool. All right, man. Well.
And, of course, now I'm going to have a season on Colorado.
Oh, cool. And do you mostly just like focus on one state for like the year, or just like a or how do you do it?
I had it for seasons, but like I really shouldn't, because I'm kind of jumping around different spots. So
right.
like I've been posting videos between Utah and Louisiana and Florida, all kind of intermittently.
Gotcha. Cool.
But those are the 3 states that I have so far that you'll see.
I came walking around the corner, and he's got his little snake handler thing and the snake, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, nope. I turned and ran. And I was like, man, I need to get over that way though. And then I saw he was showing it to a bunch of kids, and the kids were like holding the snake, and I was like, okay, well, at least it's not poisonous, so it's not a rattlesnake. So then I kind of walked up very cautiously. It's like, so. But yeah, he talked to me, and he is a YouTuber, Snakes on the Brain. It's the YouTube channel, so check it out if you are into that sort of thing. And thanks again for talking to me for a minute about YouTube and just stuff like that. Yeah, so that was wild. Not my favorite thing, but it turned out just fine. And yeah, he let me shoot a little bit of video with him holding the snake, and I tried to get a couple of stills, but yeah, ooh, snakes, man, just give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like them. So, anyways, yeah, that was a fun time out here today. I didn't see anything too unusual, but saw a bunch of stuff. So, again, anytime I go home and have photos to edit, it's a good day in my book. So, anyways, that was it from here at the Audubon Center, and yeah. All right, welcome. You join me from the road on this Monday afternoon in this emergency situation. This is why I love birding, is you just never know what can pop up. There is a rare bird that has been spotted about 3 minutes from my house, and I saw it come through the report today, and that was a drop everything and immediately head out. So that's what I'm doing. Cancel all the afternoon meetings. We got to go do this. So I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to let it be a surprise. And like I said, it'll only take us a few minutes to get there. So yes, very exciting. All right, here is our range map for the least bittern, and Colorado clearly ain't it. This is a Midwest and East Coast summer bird, and people will tell you that even in the areas where they are more common, it's still hard to see them because this species is very secretive. They will stay hidden almost all the time. So to have one not only in Colorado, but to have one out here completely in the open is truly a remarkable sighting. Well, that was pretty sick. Well, I'm back to my car now, and again, just want to talk about seeing that least bittern, and just how incredible it was, especially given the location, literally in Inglewood, which is where I live, and in a little park here that is not too known for birds, I would say. It's not like a birding hotspot. I mean, there's birds here. There's cormorants. There's a bald eagle up on this telephone pole. Actually, it's very birdy. It sounds like it's very birdy. And now there's a least bittern here, which is, again, that's the part that surprises me. I never in a million years would think it would be here. But I mean, the habitat for it's right. They're very secretive. They never come out of hiding. So to have this one kind of out in the open and not really have any care about us being, I mean, we weren't close. We were over on the other side of the river, but like, yeah, it's not what I was expecting. It was way better. I had gone after a Elise Bittern sighting, I believe it was out at Cherry Creek Reservoir maybe a couple of years ago. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go out there and have a look. And man, I ended up walking around for hours and hours, and it could have left. It could have still been there. Again, they're so secretive and they never come out of hiding. That sometimes you can hear a call and that would be your only clue. And of course, that time I never saw it. But today, to show up and kind of go right to the spot and it be there was pretty cool. So I think I made some good photos, some good video. So overall, awesome outing for a Tuesday afternoon. Now I got to get home and get back to work.
And I did go right back to work. I'm a good employee for my corporate overlords. But yeah, it's been a couple days now since the Bittern sighting, or the Bittern sighting. I've heard people say it both ways, but I like Bittern. I think that is phonetically correct. But anyways, yeah, and I'm still buzzing. And that was just a couple of days ago. And yeah, has turned into quite the birding celebrity around town. I know everyone has gone out to try to see it, and I think it may have left now, though. I saw reports coming in all the way until like yesterday afternoon, and now they've kind of fallen off. So it might have taken off back to the Midwest. But, and again, you just never know how long these guys are going to stick around. So when I see a report like that, yeah, I'm going to drop everything and I'm going to go see it while I can. I've had many times where I'm like, I'll just wait till tomorrow and go see it, and then it's gone, you know? So I'm always saying, like, if you see it and if it's something you actually want to go try to see, like, you should go do it, like, right now. So I was not messing around with that one. But let's talk about the first half of the video with the snake run-in. First off, again, shout out to Ethan from Snakes on the Brain for taking a few minutes just to talk to me about his YouTube and, like, what he does. Is super cool. So if you're into that sort of thing, head on over there. I've linked it down below. Give him a subscribe. I've watched a few of his videos, and if you like snakes, you'll like that channel. But yeah, I guess I was going to talk really quickly about where my fear of snakes came from. And like most fears, you can trace it back to childhood trauma, right? So I used, like when I was in elementary school, I would go to a daycare during the summer, during the day, because both my parents were working. And this daycare would take all of us, it was a small group of kids, and this lady ran it out of her house, and she would take us out to go bowling, or we would go putt-putt golf, or we'd go do fun things that kids in elementary school would really like. Well, one of the days, our field trip was to go to, I remember, she called it, we're going to go to the snake lady. I was like, the snake lady? What does that even mean? So it was this lady who had a bunch of snakes, and she did like demos of snakes for like kids. And man, I did not like that from the get-go. I did not like that idea. And I remember we got to this lady's house, and yeah, she had cages, and she just had all these snakes. She was a snake lady. And I remember her saying that she had one snake escaped its cage and was somewhere in the house, and she didn't know where. And she was like, it'll turn up eventually. And the thought of that terrified me. I was like, so you mean there's just a snake just somewhere around here and you don't even know? And I was just like, my 3rd grade or 4th grade brain just like couldn't handle it. And so we were hanging out, and she was showing us all the other snakes. And again, it wasn't my favorite thing. And I had a piece of trash. And I was like, where's your trash can? She's like, it's right under the sink. I opened the trash can, and the missing snake was in there. I screamed, and I was like, no. And I've been scared of snakes, I think, ever since. So yeah, that is where, and the snake that was missing wasn't venomous or poisonous or anything like that. It just did it for me, that I was like, yep, I do not like snakes. So that's where that all comes from. And yeah, once I knew that this was a bull snake, and Ethan obviously knows how to handle snakes, it's a very controlled situation, so I was good with it. And But yeah, so that was that. And then, on the Bittern, I just wanted to I think everything in the video is kind of spoken for itself on that situation. I showed the kind of range map, and sightings in Colorado are not completely unheard of. But like I said, it's not only rare to see them in Colorado, but then to also get that really good look. Like if it was out there on those branches, kind of trying to fish in the river. I got one quick clip of it like dipping down, and I'm pretty sure it missed there. And so we were all sitting there waiting for it to continue hunting, but it never really did. But again, just to have it right out there was just like unheard of. I think if I'm very fond of when I went and saw that limpkin last summer in Colorado, and that was a really, really rare find. I have a feeling this is going to be sort of the find of the year for Colorado. That's how rare and just unusual it is to see a least bittern here in Colorado. So I know all my East Coasters and Midwesters are probably like, man, we see those all the time. Well, in Colorado, it's exceptionally rare. So I guess that's it for this video. Again, just wanted to, not have too long of a delay in between videos again. So this one I think is going to be like a week or maybe a week and a half after the last one. So yeah, we're back on schedule. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.